One, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch of
The commission. Yeah.
What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. I'm Mr. Batch, and I'm a member of the BBC. Yes, the Big Blue Commission, a part of the New York Football Giants fan base. All right, 2 straight years not making the playoffs. Myers taking to Twitter. Roll not letting the coach fall on the sword. The coach coming out in the post game and lambasting the offense. Eli is due for a contract extension. Will Coughlin be around next year? See, the difference between the Jets and the Giants is that the head coach doesn't have to politic for his job. Just like, there's an article about Rex Ryan talking about he's the man to lead the Jets, but that's a different story altogether. What we're talking about Big Blue, the Giants. Yes, coming off that debacle Sunday, Myers took to Twitter and was like, bah, 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 bah. See, that's one of the things that gets these athletes in trouble. If you've got a gripe, you've got to, think about what you're going to say. Many a ball player has gotten himself in trouble going the route of Twitter and just like blah, 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 putting it out there. Me, I've been, you've heard me several times from several of these videos talking about Myers and my dislike for the ball player. Not the man, just the ball player. Because I don't think he meets the criteria of what I feel our team needs. Now, he apologized and everything is hunky-dory. They got to be united front for these last 2 games coming up. We travel to Detroit to take on the Lions. Cowboys and Redskins play each other, and the Eagles have the Bears. We have to take care of our own. We got to take care of our own home front and go out on a good, positive note. Now, Eli is due for an extension, and is a quote here in the paper. I don't believe that you're going to see number 10 play like this too much longer, said Justin Tuck. I still have the utmost confidence in the fact that next year he's going to come back and be the elite quarterback that he's always been. I believe that also. I think that's an aberration of this year. It's one of the things that I had talked about before in my previous video. There's one of 3 things that we can do. We could reload, retool, or revamp. We have 35 players under contract for 2014, and I think there's a lot of revamping. The Eli is due the extension, so there's going to be a money thing right now. His $20.5 million is $20.85 million cap hit. That's the NFL high, as was reported in the news cycles here in the newspaper, that Eli's contract is gonna take the hit. Now, is he worth it? Now, every time you watch these prognosticators and all these football shows and sports programs, they talk about having an elite quarterback. You need a quarterback. Eli has proved it to us twice. He's been MVP 2 times and a Super Bowl champion 2 times. So he has the pedigree, and he's got to get her done. He's got to get her done, and he's going to need some help. Look, a couple of our members in the BBC, Bones NYG and Tough, my man Tough Truth Under Fire, have said when they've canned up that they want Gilbride's head. Now, Coughlin is coming into to the last year of his contract, and in the event that he does not remain coach, will he be forced? It's been reported here, Gary Midas has reported in the paper, that will he be forced to part ways with some of his staff. Now, for those members of the BBC, I know they would love to see Gilbride go, but who would they bring in? It says here Mike Sullivan of the Bucks, offensive coordinator, was on Coughlin's staff from 2004 to 2011, and his last 2 years he was Manning's quarterback coach. Hey, could it be returned? We don't know. Now, he's on Greg Schiano's team, and I'm telling you, if he doesn't get fired by the Buccaneers, and that's Greg Schiano, they're just going to hold on to him so that they don't have to eat that contract. And another person on the coaching staff that might get the chopping block would be Perry Fuel. And there's speculation here through the Gary Myers article in the Daily News that Steve Spagnuolo, who you know was our guy on the 2007 Super Bowl team when he had us all ramped up, could come back for a return engagement, which wouldn't be that bad. So we're going to see how that plays out with Coach Coughlin. It's been a good run. I want to continue it to go until it all peters out. But we have to take care of Eli and see how this is all going to work out. Because look, Manning's agent, Tom Condon, says that Eli deserves to join the $20 million per year, $50 million guaranteed club. A lot of y'all would say, he's not worthy. He's thrown 25 picks. This is the second time in this year. With 2 games left, he's bound to break that record. 2 games left. I doubt that he'll go interceptionless in the last 2 games. I hope he does go interceptionless. That means that the offense was clicking and working on all cylinders. And he's worth it. You see some of these teams that don't have a elite quarterback at the helm, how do they fare? Now, the price of a franchise quarterback is $20 million now. Peyton Manning got 5 years and $96 million from Denver, and he was coming off neck surgery. Drew Brees got 5 years, $100 million with $60 million guarantee. And he has one less Super Bowl ring than Eli. Tom Brady, 5-year, $57 million extension was smaller, but all of it guaranteed. Now, we got to bite the bullet, sign Eli, because they said with that amount of money that Eli has made last year, we did not have enough salary cap space to make the moves that was needed to augment and shore up the team. That's why Jerry Reese was unable to get certain pieces to add to the team. This year, they're going to have to do this. Think about it. We need to get our team structured so that we can get the pieces to come in to go forward. And one of the things that they need to do, sign Eli to the extension. This is my opinion. Sign Eli to the extension. Free up the money. Shore up the offensive line. I think we've got the right receivers to do the job. I don't know about Myers, the tight end. That's my opinion. I'm old school. I'm from the days of when we had a blocking tight end that would help our running game, also be an outlet for the quarterback so that we can get those first downs. All you Big Blue faithful know that we've never had that elite type of wide receivers. We were a lunch pail, lunch bucket type of team, and that's how we go forward. So that's what I'm looking for. Sign Eli to the extension, free up some salary cap space, and make some tough decisions this year. Bring back Coughlin. For me, the jury's out on Gilbride and Fuel. I want to see how these last 2 games play out. The last game where we got shut out, I think it was the second time this season where we were shut out, and we're just awful. Hey, I'm calling it like I see it, man. Almost at double-digit losses, you might as well face reality here. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So this is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.